Oh man, I just realized I forgot to grab my mic. Hang on a second. I was gonna make a comment about, oh man, I still love that drop, and then I forgot to bring my mic down in order to say anything. But yes, hello everybody, hello. Now that I'm not 12 miles away, I hope you're having a great day today. We're gonna be a little bit of a weird stream today, as I move stuff off of my desk. Because I forgot to... I got everything else set up. I just did not mess with my desk beforehand. We're going to be doing a little bit of a weird stream today. We are going to be doing some building because we have a very important festival coming up, a very important celebration. We have Halloween stuff coming up, and we have a lot we still have to do for building-wise. So I've decided to take the time to stream today to motivate myself to, you know, build some stuff for once. You know, just sort of vibe with everyone, vibe with things, and just overall just have a good time. But in the meantime, yeah, I guess I could just go on the streaming thing for once. Yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere right now. We are on the server, as you can see by Laggy Sheep. Yeah, we're a little bit far away from everyone else, so the mobs are doing their thing. They're trying their best, and I wish them only the best. But they're not exactly this, like, fastest little guys right now. But in the meantime, I picked a place out in the middle of nowhere, so that way we can work on a couple of things, a couple of, like, little mini-game sort of things for the festival. Right now, I just have ideas about what I want to do in my head. I don't know exactly which one I'm going to be building. So, we're going to see, we're going to figure out what we're going to be doing with it. Actually, in the meantime, though, I am going... Actually, yeah, no. Yeah, this usually is pretty, I'm going to play the playlist that I've been listening to, like, on repeat for the past few days. Which is Halloween-themed lo-fi, because it has been saving my sanity as we've been going through, like, applications and stuff. If you guys didn't know, last week when I was doing all the, like, application stuff, which I missed one of my servers, and I'm so sad, I'm gonna have to, whenever I'm not, like, dying because of busyness, I'm definitely gonna have to go on there, which is a shooting star. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go on Shooting Star at some point, but applications for Astra have actually closed, and I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much. We haven't announced the new members yet, but all of the invites have been sent out, so if you were looking for an invite and did not get one, unfortunately, this time it doesn't seem like you were able to get in, but we always have applications open next time. I'm sorry, I'm just watching my shadow as I'm flying around, as it's, like, so far away. But yeah, we will have applications open again at the start of the next season, at the very latest, which, who knows when that's gonna be. Honestly, I never know sometimes, but that is beside the point. That's way far in the future now. We still got lots to do in this season. Yes, hello, Blade, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm just doing some building, building out in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be a fun time. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna move it over to the actual, like, festival area. Because this definitely, like, we don't have this much left to do, right? We're maybe about, like, I want to say maybe, like, 50-60% done with the build itself. And right now, it's just a process of getting some set pieces done. The set pieces are the biggest part. Oh, I'm doing very good, Blade. I'm doing very good. Yeah, I'm just doing some building, getting my to-do list done. Should I turn my shaders off? I love my shaders because they make everything, like, so pretty. Like, look at that. Look at that sheep. Look at that bloom on that sheep. Yeah, model for me, sheep. Wow, okay, you really modeled for me. Okay, you can look away now. You can look away. I'm fine with... Okay, alright, no, this is just how we're gonna be, huh? Up, there you go. There you go. Get that sheep, Vogue. Okay, no. Okay, you know what? You're a model, you're great, you're stunning, but I need to work on stuff, so I'm gonna leave you there. Yeah. Oh yeah, and because it's Halloween, we have all the, like, spooky guys. Oh, I'm gonna have to just... Can I grab you in a box? What's the thing? What is it? Cage trap. Okay. I want some authentic spooky boys. Because, if you guys didn't know, this is a fun thing that Mojang has for Halloween, where, like, the mobs will have pumpkins on their heads. Yes, give me. Give me, give me. Oh, how do I get you up? I'm gonna have to go into survival mode. People are gonna be like, why do you keep going in survival mode? I'm like, I have to get my boys. There we go. Alright, and then we'll put you back. Okay. Yeah, I got myself a boy. And let's see, that labels him separately, right? Right? Yeah, okay. So we'll get rid of these ones, because these are me just testing things out, I believe. And then we are going to start building. Now, there's a couple things that I was thinking about building today. And I feel like probably the thing that I need to focus first on is, essentially bobbing for apples. Now, of course, obviously, bobbing for apples does not work the same way in Minecraft as it does in real life. So usually what happens is, you know, you get a little body of water, there's a bunch of apples floating in it, and you don't use your hands, you just use your mouth, and you just try to get the apples. Obviously, you can't really do that too. I mean, you technically could, because, like, if I threw, let's say, these vines in the water, they would sink at first, but eventually they would come back up to the surface. Right, where are you? God, I really... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn my shaders off. I love the shaders, but when I'm trying to, like, build, it's very difficult. So we're gonna disable you for now. Yeah, it's gonna a little chunky. That's okay. But yeah, slowly but surely, the vines come back up and float to the top. So technically speaking, we could do that if we really wanted to. But I think I have a better idea in mind. I just have to check to see if it works the way I think it does. So that's what we're going to be doing at first. So what we need for this is we need a chest. I really want to use one of the nether chests, but the nether chests are weird. Actually, wait, no. You know what? I need to look something up. So, there's a weird thing with the nether barrels, at least. I don't think the chests are the same way. Where if you place them, and I'm just going to fill it up with salad. Yeah, I had 8 of these salads. That was from my survival inventory. There we go. We'll put my salads back. And actually, before I get too far into this building process, we're going to go to this tree. I'm going to set my stuff down. So everything that is mine specifically, I'm going to put in here. And get rid of, like, the armor that I have on. So that way, like, I don't accidentally delete my inventory of stuff. So we got that. We got that. Ow. Yeah, because I don't trust myself to delete everything in my hands. Actually, I don't really need the vine that much. I will put the zombie in there, so I don't forget to take you out. And we will set you down right here. Yeah, you can just duplicate inventories, huh? Okay, well, that'll be good in case I actually do delete something. But for now, we'll leave it there. So, where did I should have put a torch next to that chest. Alright. Oh, there it is. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a torch next to you. So with the barrels, particularly for this, like, particular version of the nether mod, is that... Let me get a barrel out to show you. Specifically of this type. I think it's nether sakura. Yeah, okay. Is that if you fill up a barrel with stuff, if you unload that chunk... Let me get far away. I'll keep my head to the ground. Because I know there is a build around here. It is not the build like, you know, the Halloween stuff, but it is a build. So that should have unloaded everything. Hello, little turtle. Yeah, that should have unloaded it. So if I go back... And it should have all the stuff unloaded in. Oh, well, you don't have to tell me twice. Oh, which one are you? Okay, I'm gonna guess it's you. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult because I don't know which of the names is which. Okay, yeah, it is Ori. Okay. Yeah, Ori has some, like, funky little names for characters. But let's see. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess I was not far enough away to unload these. Yeah, no, it's all good, Ori. It's all good. I'm not very good at telling people apart by their names, but it's okay. I guessed at least. Okay. I really just want to teleport over there, but I'm a little bit scared that I'm going to show my map and show where things are. But I was like, unless it is fixed in one of our, like, mod updates, there was a glitch where the barrels from the Nether mod would just delete their inventory. The signs are the same way, and you can actually see some of those signs, like, dotted around the server and just in general. Where it's like a bright red signs, and that's just all the stuff is deleted on them. Yeah, okay. Well, unless we fixed it, which I don't think we did, because this still doesn't make a sound. But yeah, so, my goal, let me just, like, forget about everything I was talking about, because it seems like everything's fine now, and then just do things like this. So, my idea for the sort of bobbing for apples-esque sort of minigame is that instead of, you know, all of the stuff is already in the water and you bend down, you have to look up in order to see the, like, I guess chest you're popping, essentially. Or chest that the game is going to pop. What I'm thinking is that it's going to be a thing where someone stands in, like, a, like, 3x3 or 4x4 area. There's a bunch of chests on top of them, and instead of dropping a bunch of items that are named, like, the same thing, there's just going to be a few items. Or, like, they're all, like, named different things, so that way people can't stack stuff in their inventory. And so the goal is that the chests are going to pop, or, like, the barrels are going to pop, because, yeah, chests would be a nightmare. And probably it's only going to be a 3x3, because that would be a lot of lag otherwise. But chest pop, stuff gets thrown into their inventory, and underneath is going to be hoppers, so that way it takes everything else. And which works because, actually, no. You know what I need to check? I need to check if, I can just fill this chest area with air and have it to where it, like, what's the word I'm looking for? To where it doesn't, like, where it still pops the stuff is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to do that. And then we are going to take that cord, and we're going to slightly move it over to where it's that instead. And then we're just going to put, I don't know, air. We'll see if that still pops. Does it pop the chest? No, it does not. Okay. So let's try this a different way then. So back to the vines. All the vines can go in here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, maybe with, like, world edit? So let's see. Actually, yeah, I should probably get the axe. Yeah, I know there is a way to do it to where it, like, still drops the stuff inside. So let's see. Okay. No, it has to be fill the radius to, okay. It's not what I want. I don't want the fill command. I want the replace. Place. Okay, world edit still works with it. Okay, alright. So world edit still pops the chest. That's exactly what I want. I would have loved it if it still played the sound, but beggars can't be choosers. So now what I want to check to see is if now what I want to check to see is if command blocks still work like that. Okay, there we go. Command block. I'm gonna pop you over here, and we are going to, actually, no, I don't want to use that command. So we're gonna do fill air. Now, I don't know if that's gonna work or not. I don't actually know how command blocks work with gonna use the boombox. I'm not gonna get the boombox out. Yeah, I'm not sure how command blocks work with world edit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, previous alpha doesn't give anything. Is there a way? You know, I'm gonna take a moment to just search. Let's see. So, command blocks, Minecraft, world edit. It's all a learning process. Let's see. I wonder if this might just be one where I have to be sitting next to it for. If there is another way to make chests pop, that would be great. Because I don't want them to be able to look inside of it. Oh, you know what I could just do? I could make this so much easier for myself. So I could replace the stuff with command blocks. Right? I could replace it with command blocks, and then because when you look at when you try to open a chest that has a block on top of it, you can't look at the contents. So what I could do is I could just let the people break them themselves. Have maybe like one lucky one. And then just like replace the command blocks to where they would put in different chests, because you don't want them to be the same every time. If people play this multiple times in a row, they'd be like, okay, well, this is the one that has the best loot. And this side, I can still have command blocks. However, yeah. So let's see. Let's look at the different types of chest. We could, no, we can't do that with barrels, because barrels, you can open them no matter what. So I think helix trees and glow shroom chests are probably the way to go. Because the nether, like, the end chests don't have the same weird problem as the other chests. So this is what I'm thinking. Is that it's going to be all, like, different patterns. And so this, nope. This, and then that. And you'll see that from the, like, the bottoms of the chest. We'll get, like, I don't know, like, maybe an axe with, like, a single use to it. And then inside all these chests are going to be different types of apples that are named different things. So there's going to be like stuff for green. Most of them are probably going to be red, gold, maybe enchanted gold, black. And then maybe I'll put something that isn't an apple in. Like a filler block. And then below these chests are going to be the meat and potatoes of everything. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Well, actually, we'll go ahead and just build up for all of these. Which I know I could just, at this point, delete all of them and place normally, but I don't want to do that. Except for now. There we go. And then the greenish ones. Alright. Cool. So this is what people see from the top. And then maybe with like a glow, like one of the other glow lights we've been using around the place. So let's grab this orange one, and we'll just stick them on top, like in an X pattern, instead of doing the whole thing. Also use some of these as well. There we go. So that way when people look up, they can't really... Oh no, you can still open them. Oh, that's no fun. Okay. Okay, let me make sure. So, if I do this... Okay, it's just those types of glow blocks. Okay, well, we'll just use a different type of glow block then. What would make the most sense? Maybe just a shroom light? That would make the most sense, I think, to me. I'll use one of the fancy ones, I think, though. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Let's try this one. There we go. And if you look from the top... Yeah, okay, you still can't open these. Okay. Yep, no matter what, you can't open those now. Okay. We've discovered the secrets. So now what we're gonna do is... You know, let's see how quickly hoppers get rid of, like, mass amounts of items. Because I actually don't use hoppers that very often. And probably what I'll do is I'll just drop them into lava. Because this place is gonna reset itself with command blocks anyway. So... do that. We don't want them to connect to each other. Yeah, okay, they're all pointing downwards. There we go. We'll put some carpet on top. I'm gonna ignore the creeper in the background. Okay. We'll just use black carpet for now. And we'll go ahead and... Luckily, being this small makes it very easy to just do this. We'll actually go ahead and drop it down another. So we'll go throw some lava in. We don't want to get rid of that bag as much as possible. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to hear lava pouring around. There we go. Still gonna pop, but I can change that if need be. I just need enough to test things. So what we're gonna want to do is we'll put this off to the side. And we'll just fill up this chest with, I don't know, grass blocks. Yep, lots of grass blocks. Way too many, actually. We will keep filling them up. And then we'll fill my inventory with safety nets, I guess. Yep, okay, except for, like, 2. As long as there's not enough space. So we're gonna just pop that, have all those drop, and then... Okay, I forgot the creative mode just does that. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and place all those back except for that one chest. And we'll just change it to a barrel just for now, because it really doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and do it like that. We'll switch on over to survival, and we'll just bap. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, no, that's pretty quick. Except for when it gets... Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, now you guys are gonna start fighting. Oh, you got the homie. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so... So let's see how this is doing. And then everything... Is everything dropping in here? Not really. I clearly don't know enough about how these things work. So we'll just do that. Just get rid of all the rest of the grass blocks. There we go. So how are we gonna do this then? How do hoppers work? Yo, don't call me stinky. I'm trying to learn how to do stuff. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out for this. I think I'm getting close. I just have to figure out how hoppers work. Let me see. Minecraft, hopper. Oh, you have to put it in a dropper, I assume. You know, that would make sense. So let me go ahead and do that. So, we'll get another hopper. We'll just replace the dirt in my inventory with it. We'll put it in the dropper. So that way, we're gonna have to dunk ourselves into lava for a sec. Ow. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to just replace all this stuff with. Bup, 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 bup. And then we'll do this. Actually, you know what I could do, instead of having all of this work? Is that I could just have it to where, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess where the hoppers get replaced by the, like, air or something after a little bit. Like, instead of just dropping into a lava, which, you know, it'd be fine, except for that's more entities floating around, and we don't want to have more lag than we really need, is that we could have it drop into the hoppers and just sort of sit in the hoppers, and then the hoppers get replaced with some other material. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, hi Jack, how you doing? Yeah, everyone's going bananas, and whatever lore is going on. Part of me wants to just go over there and like lurk on them, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Yes, hi Jack, I hope you're having fun. I saw you posted that like your, was it cousin, niece, nephew? I was like, I totally missed what you had said. Well, I knew you had a little one that was off doing Halloween stuff. I hope that they were having a fun time. Yeah, right now we're just trying to figure out how to make this little mini game where you pick up apples work without killing everyone's computers. Because it's going to be a lot of entities if all of these have, like, stuff dropped. I don't want things to just stack easily. That's my problem. I'm gonna pop that back. Honestly, it might just have to be a case of it dropping into the hoppers and the hoppers get replaced. Because that's something you very easily can do with command blocks, is just replace the hoppers. Shit, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and set up a command to just replace the hoppers with air. And then I'll replace it with the hoppers. So, let's see. Fill that block. We'll go over to this corner. We'll fill that block with air. And then all we got to do is go to this command block, do that, and all that's filled with air. So then all you gotta do is fill it with hoppers, and hopefully all of the hoppers should be facing down, right? Let's check. Where are all of them facing? All of them face down. Okay. Alright. That's all we need. It's funny, got a bunch of candy. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you said what was he dressed up as? Yeah, I love hearing about like people's Halloween costumes. Where I'm living at the moment is out in the middle of the country, so we don't actually get to see any trick-or-treaters. So I just love seeing, like, the Halloween costumes. It also helps that I worked at a Halloween store, so I'm already, like, Halloween obsessed a little bit. But yeah, so, let's see. So back to this. So I'm just gonna replace the hoppers. What I might, I wonder if I could maybe, Part of me wants to see if there's a way to see if, like, if you fill up an entire chest, if something can detect that, and then I don't know. Because what I don't want to happen, right? What I don't want to happen with this minigame is for people to get in here. They sort of set up, they pop one chest, maybe get stuff they don't want. They throw all the other stuff that they don't want out. Yeah, hi, Colsey. Hi, hope you're doing good. Yeah, we're doing some building. We're working on minigame ideas. I'm a little bit more stuck than I thought I was going to be on this first one, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, at the moment, it's looking like They're gonna pop the chest and it's gonna fall into the hoppers. Again, I don't want people to just pick up a bunch of stuff and then toss what they don't want down. And then just, like, make it too easy for themselves. I guess I could have, like, a chain, like, if it detects air in one of these little squares, it sets off, like, a command block. So, like, oh, how do I do this? Hang on a second. Set up another command block. I have to remember how to do if commands. Let's see. Let's see. There's a very specific way to do this. If I don't want to put a slash. What is the way to check for stuff? In command blocks. It's just blanking on me right now. I know I've got it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Because I have so many commands just, like, hidden away. Where Purple? Someone come get me for lore, please. I can't stay with the child all stream. Oh my god. Oh, if I wasn't working, you guys, I swear. Someone's gotta do work around here. Okay, let's see. Where is my stack of commands? Okay, here it is. So, execute is the thing I want to say. Execute if... Okay, so what I want to do is... detect if that area has any air blocks. Blocks. Okay. So what I'm going to do is leave it like that. I know that doesn't do anything right now. So let's pretend we're going to fill this in with air. Right? We're just going to go that corner, and then we're going to go to that corner. There we go. I'm going to grab those numbers. We're going to pop you into this one down here, and just get rid of the fill command. Oh, why is there a third value? Hang on a second. I need to... Does it just keep going? Okay. Start, end, destination. Destination? Okay. Okay, so it turns out this is not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Minecraft. Execute. Command. Let's see, execute the command if the blocks in the region from start to end matches the destination. What? Okay, alright, we're gonna have to figure this out. Turns out they have to match a certain area. I think. To run a second execute command unless a block matches. I don't want to do unless. Execute store. I don't want to store any values. Execute positioned? No, that's not it. Execute positioned as... No, that's a target thing. Data entity blocks block. I've done stuff like this before, right? I've definitely done things where I have checked to see if there is a command, like, people in a specific area. Okay. All I'm trying to do, right, is see if any of these blocks between this block and this block are air. So what if I just... No, okay. So let's just pretend for a second. You know, we're gonna just put you... We're gonna pretend you're an air block. So if you match that block, right? If you match that air. What does masked mean? We'll try masked first. So we'll do... I can't spell, apparently. Execute, or... Run. Elra. My name. Hi. We'll try that. So if any of these blocks are an air block, it should, apparently. So let's see. No. That's not how that works. Oh, right, because I didn't actually set it to, we're gonna do repeat, we're gonna do unconditional, always active. So now, still doesn't do it. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here? I did get rid of that block, didn't I? Yeah, it doesn't, like, match it. Yeah, also, hello! How are you doing today? I'm doing a build stream. We're kind of just struggling with commands at the moment. Yeah, it should be set up to where... If I... Actually, no. Let's figure out what the masked thing means. Let's try all. Okay, so what does that do, then? It means it still doesn't work. What am I doing wrong here? What does masked and all mean for this? The way that it's run, other than the word masked, is that if those blocks are like an air block, then it should run the command to tell me hi. Right? But it's not doing that. And I also don't know what masked means. Okay, let's see. Is there any other things that might work? Facing, if... I suppose I knew what the masked thing was. It might just have to be a long chain of command blocks, unfortunately. Which I really don't want to do. So if this block equals... I'll just... If that block equals air... Tell me hi. So we're gonna have to turn on F3 for a second. So that should be the middle one. Oh, wait, no. Which am I looking at? Okay, so it should be this one, I believe. 213775. Okay, so... Okay. Alright. Well, it works at the very least. I would have liked it to not be a single command block. Or like a single command, but you know what? It'd be how it be. So we're gonna have to do it now is probably set those up. And I'm not gonna set those up right now because that would be annoying. Is that when that is broken, I guess maybe set up a... counter of some kind. And have that counter, because what I think I'm going to try and do, right, is that they can only pick 2 chests to break. So they might as well keep whatever they have in their inventory, because they don't know if they're going to get anything better. And so from there, what they're going to have to do is... What's the word I'm looking for? What they're going to have to do is... brain words. Yeah, chest breaks. They only get like a couple. Maybe I'll give them 3. So again, it's not like too much, but it is still a lot of stuff that they can pick up in their hands. Yeah, if I could figure out how to do the world edit with command blocks, that would make my life a whole lot easier. But unfortunately, I can't do that. At least without, like, loading up a YouTube tutorial, and I really don't want to do that. I think I've already spent, like, 10 minutes just trying to figure out how to do stuff. Yeah, so there's 3 chests they get to pick. Once the 3 chests are broken, my goal is to have the command blocks recognize that. So, like, maybe when the first one is broken, instead of, like, telling me hi or whatever, it starts with a chain. Well, actually, I'm gonna start putting signs down. This is the method to my madness, and you guys that weren't aware, is me just being like, we'll do signs. So, this block would instead be, I don't know, placing like a redstone torch or something. So... And then that means that that's gonna be so many command blocks for this one game. Yeah, this is why I really wanted it to be where it is just like a single command block that checks if any one of these are an air block. I'll have to probably like check like to see how to do the blocks thing, but in the meantime this will at least be a good like test. So this puts the redstone torch down for a second set, and then that second set will put down a redstone torch for a third set, and once those check to see if all the blocks are, if any of the blocks are broken, then that'll set off the command to get rid of the rest of the chests up there, and then that will basically end the game, essentially. So people get sort of like knocked out of there, and then there'll be like a reset thing outside of the little area. Nothing like too fancy, but... Okay, so I'm just gonna put signs around. So, 3 sets of command blocks to check for air. Once 3 chests are broken, get rid of the rest of the chests. Reset replaces the chests and clears the... Actually, no. The reset's only going to replace the chests. End of game also sets the... Because I don't want people to just cheat and break the carpets in order to get to the hoppers. End of game also resets the hoppers. And then, finally... Game reset replaces chests up top as well as... Alright. Yeah, alright. Well, I think we got a very basic idea of how this game's going to be. And so, where I'm sitting at currently is there's at least going to be... God, that's way too many command blocks to be always running. I could have these only powered when redstone is active, though. So, if I did this now, it wouldn't be able to see anything, and it would have to have a redstone torch. So I could have these only powered by redstone. Again, I really am gonna have to check, because it would be so much easier if I could just have it be like, here's a line with checking every single block for air in this one command block. If the command block breaks, a chain is set up to where it places a redstone torch for the next one and unpowers this block. Then go to the next one, and then the next one. And the last one has the whole, like, maybe like a couple more command blocks to it. But it would be so much more compact that way. But I don't know. I'll have to figure that out on my own time. I think I'm spending a lot of time on the mechanics of this and not on the looks, though, which is going to be the next step. And yeah, even when I'm this small, I can still pop chests. So I think the height is good as well. So I think from here... Yeah, okay, we'll keep you... I mean, you're not that difficult to get rid of. You're not that difficult, but at the same time, it's a lot easier to just yoink. Hit and run with the command block. We'll keep you here just because it is a lot easier. You're wearing a backpack. Okay, listen, this isn't gonna count to, like, actually me keeping the backpack. But I do want to see if it actually drops it. Well, you a strong boy. I mean, all the backpack boys are strong boys. Yeah, okay, it didn't drop an ender... It did drop an ender pearl, but it did not drop the backpack. Okay. I'm always just curious whenever it comes to the ones wearing backpacks. Yeah, okay. So, here's what we're gonna do, is we are going to actually theme this now. Because then that way we can just copy and paste it where it needs to go. You're a big snake. You are also a big snake. Yeah, we're going to theme this based off of an apple. I was thinking about pumpkins, and honestly, I think pumpkins would also make a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I will theme it after a pumpkin. Because we have a lot of pumpkins, right? We have, like, green and pink, or, like, magenta, red, normal pumpkins, like, all the different light-colored pumpkins. And we don't have as many apples, though. Why is the turtle... Why? Oh, the turtle got into a fight. Ugh, that was rough to see. We're gonna pretend that didn't just happen. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to have it filled with all of these types of apples, I think. As much as pumpkins would make sense, we have a lot of pumpkin stuff themed in the area already. I think pineapple might be my 0.1, though. I think that would just be funny. It's not technically an apple. But yeah, green apples, like... We'll put an like a couple enchanted golden apples in there. At the very most. Yeah, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start actually building the structure of this place. So, we'll keep that stuff as it is right now. Not really any need to, like... Actually, wait. I'm just trying to see if these are actually glowing. I don't know if the light travels through hoppers or not. Does light travel through you? Yeah, okay. Light travels through hoppers, it looks like. Did not know that. I could have way easier checked this by just putting a hopper out in the middle of nowhere and then putting a light underneath it. You know, sometimes you gotta do silly things in order to find silly answers. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get some red concrete for now. Actually, should it be black? Should I go, like, Snow White? Apple? You know what, let's go... Let's look for, like, a dark purple. Like, let's see. Crying... Obsidian. Yeah, this feels like what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. So this is the sort of block that we're looking at. So we'll just go ahead and... I guess make like a little chamber. Actually, Crying Obsidian, if you weren't so goopy, I would love you more. It's such a cool block. Maybe just normal obsidian then? Let's see. Let's try the different obsidians first. Yeah, okay, we can go with normal obsidian. Stop fighting the snakes! Alright, well, the snakes are out for blood, got it. I'm trying to grab this crying obsidian. I kind of wanted some bits to still be crying obsidian. Yeah, so people walk into the apple. There'll be a little area probably here, I guess. To, I guess, serve as just the chamber, and then there's going to be a little area to, like, reset things right here. Yeah, because I know apples sort of have, like, little two-pronged little thing on the bottom. Where it's like, that's how they sit on the ground. So let's see. Let's go ahead and... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fix these boys up. And actually, we'll just go ahead and expand this area out a little bit. So the apple does need to bow out just a little bit more. There we go. Just go ahead and... I'll replace this. I'll, like, actually texture it and stuff afterwards. Just for now, it's me learning what looks good on this thing. There we go. Go ahead and drop that. And we'll do that. Yeah, now this should go out below. So you know what? We're just going to do it where it does that. Do that. And then also for that. I feel like red probably would have been the better way to go with this. Okay, so it goes like this. I should get into a taller model. Okay, so people walk in here. They see that there is like a reset or something. Actually, no, this front actually does need to be a little bit bigger. Because I want people to... people are going to have to do something in order to get in here first. So you know what, we're just going to get rid of all this. Yeah, I should pick a Minecraft material to like build the shape in, because then that way I can just set a fill command to replace it all. Without destroying all of my progress. We're ignoring the turtle meat. Okay, so let me think about the things that I need, right? We need a door here. Maybe like a 3-high entryway. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, no. We'll keep it a 3-wide entryway. There's going to be people a little bit taller, but I don't think they're going to be, like, super duper tall. So I think 1 should be fine. We're going to need a door there, which... let's see. What doors need to be powered? The redstone. That's a redstone. Can netherite be powered with redstone? That's a good question. I do not know enough about how these things work. Let's get a torch. Mr. Goop and Snake are teaming up. Well, I hope Mr. Goop isn't a turtle, because, yeah, I don't think that's happening. Okay, well, netherite door does not work. How about just gold doors? I'll need to figure out which of these doors actually can be powered with redstone. No? I know iron is. Okay. Okay. So it is literally just a case of... Okay. So let me find the types of doors that can be powered with redstone. So it looks like iron is the big one. All the wood ones don't really do that. Gold doesn't do that. Fungal, ebony. I don't think any of the wood doors do that, so it is literally just iron. Since I'm already working with command blocks, I could have it to where it just opens up. Like maybe it has like a banner or just like some little spooky little pattern to it. Okay, but in order to do that, I would need to have some sort of button somewhere for it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to set it up to where... So let me test something. So here's what I want. Okay, so it is powered down there. This is my goal, is to essentially have the walls look like they're all flush, but have an extra space for redstone stuff right there. So it's gonna be like this. And maybe I'll do this as well. Add a little bit of a circle to it. There we go. So that way this will have a sign on it saying, hey, this is how you start the game. Hey, this is how you reset. Like, that sort of. Or it'll be a case of, hey, this one is where you drop the thing in order to enter. Actually, yeah, no, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, okay, so this so far is looking like it's gonna be... Let me grab a sign. Yoink. Drop thing to enter. And then... I don't know, I feel maybe that would just reset it. Maybe we could just have it where people get teleported out as soon as they break that third test or chest. I don't know, I'll figure out something for this. Could be rules, maybe. Rules? I don't know. Anyway, so this is what I'm looking at as the minimum space for this thing. I can make it bigger if I really wanted it to. But for now, these mechanics are the main things that I need. And so there could be just a one block doorway in order to enter as well. And then again, it's another case of having the height for anyone of any size to really enter. Another extra bit for the top. And then this is the minimum height that I need it to be. So what if I just went ahead and added lights along the top like this? There we go. How do I feel about it looking like this on the inside? The outside is definitely going to get some sprucing up. And then obviously this will be entirely blocked off. Maybe I'll put a trim near the top as well. No, I don't want to go in the item hopper. There we go. We'll do it like that. And then we'll just do this as well, because why not? Go ahead and do this. There we go. What if we go inside? How does that feel? It's not really inviting in here, honestly. It feels like a prison. So what I'm gonna do is expand it out by 1. Actually, no, I need that bottom to... Yeah, no, I think I might just have to be flush like that. The only thing I could think of doing is replacing these with walls. Except for on the corners. So, like, that, and that. There's still a possibility of the stuff, like, falling into, like, this area, but at the same time, what should happen is it should pop, and it should, like, be on the wall, essentially. So it's all just gonna go fall in the same place. Let's just grab a wall in order to test this out. I don't want the buddy card. Let's get a bone wall. I really like the bone walls. So we'll throw you in here. Oh, right, because you have... I love the bone walls, but not for this purpose. Let's grab a void stone? Oh, wait, void stone. Let's go void stone. There we go. Let's also let some light in near the bottom, so it should be a little bit more inviting. And then, just for giggles, just for goofs and gaffs, give me the shroom light. There we go. It's a little bit more inviting. So, just to test this... Oh, right, I have to... Yeah, okay. I'll go out and get rid of these just for now. So we'll just go ahead and fill you up with a bunch of safety nets. More than I can handle inside of this one, single chest. There we go. And we'll do the same with this one as well. There we go. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to pick any of these up. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that kind of pushes out to that. Oh, but I do need to put it back on the top. Because, yeah, it does that. So we'll go ahead, pop the nets back in here. And then we'll pop the lights back on. There we go. So now when we pop it, it should... Well, it should also just collect all in that one, it looks like. Okay, so we're gonna need to... Yeah, I can't really just get rid of these, huh? Other than the ones at the top. Oh, the struggles of working on stuff in creative mode. Let's see. Let's do that. Can I put it in my inventory? No, I can't. I don't really need this anymore. I did this to fix something at the spawn. I just haven't done that. Like, gotten rid of it in my inventory. Oh, boy. Okay, that should be good enough for now. Do I have... You know what? Okay, there we go. That should be good. Also, bull. Bull was a thing for... Okay. So now what should happen is you break that. It goes around, okay? And then this one, even if it's in the corner, it shouldn't go into that crevice so much where it can't be picked up. Yeah, okay. Alright, that should work. Yeah, it gives a little bit more variety, and we can fill up the top with, like, lights and junk. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and... just slap all of these out of my hand. Yeah, whoever is doing lore on the server right now, I apologize. I will be fixing my mistake shortly. We're gonna go ahead and... let's work. Please just work. Wait, did it actually do what I wanted it to do? Oh, it did! Oh. That is so much easier. Why did I not think about just doing that? Alright, there they go. And then one more. There we are. Okay. So now we've got that settled. Let's go ahead and put some carpet. Ooh, what carpet do we want for this? I kind of want to go with green, honestly. There's not a lot of green in this build. There we go. Carpet on the top. Actually, other type of green. Unless... nah. Full send on the green. It's alright. So people get into this area. They realize that I didn't put the chest back. Okay, people get into this area, and they get into it, and it looks like this, which is a lot better than what it was looking like a second ago on the lower part of the ground. So they get into here, they break 3 of the chest, the rest of the chests disappear, and then they get basically kicked out. Again, I might do it as a reset thing, where they just get teleported out of the building. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so that is the basic chamber that I need. And now that the chamber is done, I can basically decorate how I want around you. Okay, so basic chamber is done for this. And then I can try and figure out the commands to make it work better later. Those are the basic rules. But I want to try and make something nice and pretty around this. I only got, like, maybe an hour left before I have to end stream and go to work. You know what I think I might do instead? I think what I might do instead is I might work on another minigame. So, this is minigame number 1. It's gonna be... the building looks like a totem when I'm dying. But yeah, I can kind of see that. Maybe that's what I'll theme it after. I mean, it's not really... I wish I could, like, but I really want to go for the apple theme, right? I really want to make it just a big old apple. Even if it goes up way too high. I just want to make a giant, like, Snow White-esque apple. With, like, the creepy face and everything. Just because I think that would be really cool. And, like, match with the theming, and especially, like, the whole, like, spooky Halloween vibe. But I think what I really want to do now is I'm going to work on a little minigame. Well, another minigame, I should say. So this one is similar, but not to this one. It's going to require me to, like, look at some redstone stuff afterwards. But the whole gist of it is that it's a pinata area. Because we have the ability to summon, you know, any type of mob that we really want. So... and also have them hold basically anything you really want. So if you want a horse to hold, say, 100 pieces of candy, you can have a horse hold 100 pieces of candy. So what I'm thinking is that it's going to be a multiplayer-based, like, minigame, where you have to have 4 people. right? And all of those people stand on a pressure plate in order to get into this area. They all get, like, teleported in. And so what happens is they get teleported in, a bunch of horses get spawned, and whoever basically gets the highest score out of all the horses that are spawned wins the game. Now the question is, how big of an area do I want to make the piñata? Because what I really want to do is I want to have it to where if you look up from above, because there's going to be some areas to look at things from higher up in this festival, what I want it to be is that if you look higher up, it looks like a horse. I want it to be kind of weird in how it's laid out. And then the players are going to spawn inside like the horse's feet. It's going to be very rudimentary. So essentially it's going to be, at the very minimum, this is where they're going to spawn at, in that sort of area. I'm just using this to get this, like, spacing down. I think what I really want to do is go a little bit wider. At the very least 2 blocks. 2 blocks, maybe, like, that long for the legs. It's gonna be very derpy horse. Actually, let me see. Let me find a pixel art horse. Pixel art horse. Simple. Because all I want is, like, baby's first pixel art horse. To get just, like, an idea of how I would do a horse. Yeah, hello! How are you doing? Yeah, it's nice to see you in chat. We're figuring out how to build a horse. Because we're going to make a piñata, essentially, minigame for the Halloween festival for Astra. However, I've never built a horse in my entire life. So I don't know how one would make a very simple horse. Like, I see pixel art where they have, like, little stick legs, right? Maybe I could just do something like that. So it looks like this horse that I'm looking at currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 pixel long legs. Does that include the... I don't think it includes the hose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hi, Beagle! Yeah, how are you doing? Now, the way you said that makes it sound like you're in, like, a spy movie. Horse. Yes, horse. Let's see. So I think we're gonna go like this, maybe? Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't know how... I don't know why I decided I was gonna build a horse. Okay. You know what? No, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do something else. As much as I think it would be cute for it to be a horse, I do not know how to make a horse. So I think what we're gonna do instead is we're going to... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, most likely we'll be here when you get back, so take whatever time you need. And so what I'm thinking instead is, instead of the horse, I can do something that I've been trying to build in this server since last season, which is the star that Asteria has as a symbol. Oh, we need to get rid of that flower. Yeah, it's gotta be really big in order for it to, like, actually look like a star. This looks like the center. Trump. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not too bad. It definitely is gonna have to be a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll just have that as the floor. Maybe I'll just make it a square building. So that way people can, like, look in. So what I could do, right, now that I'm thinking about it, what I could do, and I'm not gonna use obsidian for 2 builds in a row, is pretend that star, like that plus, isn't on the ground. What I could do is I could just get rid of that burrow. use that bone fence that I was trying to use in the last one. Yeah, the bone wall. I could use that so people can watch from the outside. It'll be difficult, but they can still watch. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. Yeah, you know what? I think this might be the way to go. It's not going to be as exciting from, like, the ground, but we could put a design on top. It's fine. I'll just make it look like a horse stable or something. Like, other than the, I guess, walls, fences, what have you. Like a spooky barn or something. Oh no. What's the baby doing? Yeah, I got to meet Ori's Vindicator. Because that is Ori right there, in case you guys weren't aware. That is Ori. Ori plays a lot of cool, like, robotic characters. And that particular one I got to meet for the first time yesterday. It was a very interesting experience. We kept getting shot at. It was a fun time. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah, I will also say I finally got to do some lore yesterday, which was really nice. I didn't, like, stream it. I might try to... I keep saying this for every single thing that I do, is that whenever I miss streaming something, I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna edit it and, like, put it in the beginning of the next one. No, I never do it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay, that should work. And then I'll just have that lining the sides. Oh, you know what I might do instead? I might have this be like an open air sort of thing. Because my brain is immediately thinking, right? My brain is immediately thinking that instead of it being like horse themed and like, it could be a graveyard, like a really big graveyard. So that way people go, like when they're looking in, like seeing... And it makes sense, because what I was thinking is not horses. I was going to use zombie horses. Is that it's like, oh, they're rising from the dead. You have to, like, beat them back. Because I've been struggling with the ethics of murdering a bunch of horses. I'm not going to lie. And the whole reason I wanted it to be a horse shape is because I wanted there to be some challenge and, like, obstacles around. I could easily put obstacles around a graveyard. You know, as in the graves and stuff. Plus, if no one's actually playing in it, it actually looks good too. Yeah, you know, I think that's the way I'm gonna go. So the star's gonna have to be used another time. Actually, you know what? I will keep the star here for now. Just because I never know what I might do. Who knows? Maybe there'll still be something on the floor for it. But I am going to consider there being no star for a while. There we go. Just light it up a little bit. It'll like subtly hint that there's a floor pattern for it. Yeah, and we'll put little lanterns on the corners. We will spawn the horses around just in this area. And that way, people can just go up and... But yeah, let's see. So what else do I need for this? I do need, like, a building to start things, which, now that I know that it's great, like, gonna be a graveyard theme, now that I've set my mind on that, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a build from last season, which was... Oh, do I have pictures of it? Hang on a second. You're gonna have to give me a little bit as I pull up some screenshots from... I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Last season stuff. Let's see. I think I might have put it on the Twitter recently as well. Let's see. I know one of the people I was just talking to has this particular screenshot. Let's see. Where are you? I think I'm getting close. I will pop it on the screen as soon as I find it. Yeah, I'm looking through old screenshot or like messages I sent to Atlas because I sent Atlas a bunch of screenshots for the Twitter, and one of them definitely has to be the setup for the Halloween stuff last year. Yeah, here it is. So I will pop this. Oh, I didn't name it anything. Give me a second. We're gonna throw you into downloads, my good screenshot. Oh, why does everything have to have the same name? Okay, Grave. We'll call it Grave. And I will pop it on the stuff. Let's see. So, whoop. There it is. Wow, okay, that was really easy. Yeah, so this is the grave that I did last year for Halloween stuff. It is... I mean, there's not, like, that much to it, honestly. It is just a, like, you know, gravestone. There was also a pumpkin next to it. You know, a cute little pumpkin, you know, just for a little decoration, little ghosts around, that sort of thing. And so what I'm thinking about doing is just taking that gravestone and just yoinking it again for this year. Because I really wanted to use that pumpkin somewhere else, too. So I might just revisit that world at some point. But for now, we're going to get that screenshot out of there. Also, I'm not used to talking this much. I don't know if you've been able to tell, like, my voice just being, like, horribly, like, strained for the past, like, 20 minutes. I'm so used to letting other people talk in these streams that I'm just like, ah, man, I have to carry this on myself. Ah. Yep, so I'm just going to take sips of my water in the meantime. Okay, that feels a little bit better. So let's see what I can do. So this needs to be changed out for a different, like, more graveyardy looking block, I think, on the edges. So what's something that I could do? Get out of here, safety net, and 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 safety net. Oh yeah, and also safety net. What's a block that I can use in order to make this look, I guess, more graveyardy? Andesite, maybe. Let's get rid of all the stuff in my hand that I don't really need for this at the moment. Proper we don't need. Let's see. Stone bricks would be the easy solution, but I don't want to use stone bricks when we have all the modded items. I say as I picked up andesite. Ooh, tough bricks maybe. Let's see what those look like. Smooth, tough. Tough pillar. Polished andesite bricks might be a good one. Because I want something that is definitely closer to stone. So maybe I'll use polished andesite for the corners. I don't know how to feel about that. That feels better, honestly. I want it to be dark, but I don't want it to be, like, super duper dark. And then... Let's see how I feel about it like this. Let's see. Let's back up a little bit. It's serviceable, but not really what I want. So let's look for chisel. I don't really want deep slate. Biotite? I don't think I've seen that one yet. Okay, you know, I just want to see what that is. Let's look at some of the other ones. We don't want red rocks. We don't want that. Don't really want void stone. Black chiseled sandstone might be a good one. Might be a good shot. Let's see. So let's try let's try the chiseled sandstone first. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. It has a little design on the edge, so it looks all fancy. Like proper, graveyardy. Yeah, you know what? I think that's the way to go. We could probably keep the tough in the corners, honestly. Let's see how it looks with, like, a dark block. I really want to see it. Okay. Hey, listen. I'm here for you. I got you. Listen, I am all here for murdering people on a moment's notice. Should I maybe have asked, like, hey, right now? Probably. If I'm asked to murder someone, though, I step up. Yeah, okay. I like this. I like this a lot. What do the other walls look like? Yeah, no, actually, I think all the other walls don't make little, basalt might... Actually, let me see what basalt looks like. Oh, if only you didn't... If only you had little... What's the word I'm looking for? Little spindrels, I guess? Maybe what I'll do is I'll put it on the top. Yeah, because that would be good for, like, lanterns at the very least. There we go. Put those like that. We'll probably get a pillar. And then another couple of these. Fireflies. Purple fireflies? Huh, fair enough. Up, up. Up, up, up. And then finally, up, 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 up. Okay, we'll put like a little like thinner pillar in the middle of those, so that way they actually look like lampposts. In the meantime... Yeah, okay, I definitely like this a lot better than I like the obsidian. We'll just go through and just replace these by hand. I know I could use commands to do it, but eh. Sometimes you just gotta do it by hand. There we go. Look at that. If that ain't a graveyard, I don't know what is. Well, it's not a graveyard yet. We still have a lot of work to do. You know what? Let me get my wooden axe out. We're gonna do a little bit of world editing. We'll do that. And we'll hit the right click for that. So what we want to do is replace grass with... Let's see. Let me see if I can remember the, like, way I did this before. So it was, like, 80% peat. BYG peat. 10% BYG... Oh, wait, no. It's that, and then you don't put any spaces in between. BYG... mud block. There's another material that I'm missing. Let's see, it was peat, mud, grass, coarse dirt, maybe? Well, for this one, I'll just put it as grass. Boop. What type of grass are you? Okay. Why did you not decide you wanted to... Okay, do I have to put it specifically as grass? Minecraft grass. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I know what I'm doing. It's a grass block, you dingus. I'm surprised that it didn't replace the grass, not gonna lie. Okay, but you're still not doing it. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Let's replace grass with this percentage of grass, this percentage of grass, and this percentage of grass. And there's not anything else at the end. It's a grass block. Yeah, okay, and that is... Oh, I didn't do it... I'm smart. I know how to do things. There we go. Okay. Alright, so this is our funky little area. So probably add a little bit more patches of grass, too. And I will definitely be adding some more stuff just in general to it. So let's get rid of the flowers. I'll keep the, like, patches of, like, grass on top as much as possible. Yeah, no, I definitely think the patches of, like, mud are also going to be really good for this as well. Because that'll also slow people down. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like so far. It's simple, but effective. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more grass to, like, the edges, I think. Including you, you, you. Yeah, it's run down, but it's not like... I don't know, it feels too square, even though it is literally a rectangle. Okay. That feels a little bit better. Except for, let's add a patch of mud there. Okay. So with that sort of taken care of, now what we can do is we can fill this up with, like, graves and stuff, and then we can basically slide it on over to where we need it to. So, actually, what are you? I'm trying to make sure as I don't have any, like, chisel blocks in here, which I don't think I do, which is great. For some reason, chisel or chipped, I can't remember which one of those two mods that we have doesn't play nicely with World Edit, and I don't know why. Yeah, let's get a grave. We have the mod that just puts in graves. I don't want to use them entirely in this, but at least for most of them, because it makes my life a lot easier. So we're just going to go 3 from the bottom. Like that, that, and that. And then we'll do that, 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 that. Another like this. You know what? I feel like these are all really close together. So I'm actually going to put them up one more. And so that way I can go through and just add little dirt patches to the bottom of them. Now the real question is if people can break these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that feels alright. Wait, no, I did the wrong spacing. boop, 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 boop. And then boop, 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 boop. Okay. Honestly, this is just a mini game. I don't need to go, like, too spectacular into it. And then maybe, like, some more, like, mausoleum-type things up top here might be good. You know, like, open grave sort of things. Maybe, like, one of them's open to where people can fall in. That sort of thing. And then so everyone in this 4-person minigame is going to spawn in these corners where the star would technically be. Part of me still really wants to try and fit the star in here, but nah, no, it's not going to work out. So I am going to keep the ends. I'll replace the dirt with something as well. Do little patches of peat, actually. But I do kind of want some of the grass. To spread back. There we go. We'll go like that. 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 And that. And that. There we go. And we'll figure out something to do for the, I guess, rest of this place. For now, though, let me just put it as... Actually, is it fair for... No, you know what? I feel like we should leave this stuff open right here. Honestly, probably what I'm going to do is pretend that I didn't have them sitting there. And instead put them there. So that way we can do the same thing we did with the other stuff, which is go like that. Or like that, actually. So that way, they still have the exact same amount of area that the other people have. And so that way it isn't a case of, oh, well, they just happen to spawn in the better place. There we go. We'll just repeat that for a couple more times. Place you back down. Do another line. There we go, and then one more line. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And it's literally just to give people places to run around, essentially. Also for horses to spawn. Probably what's going to happen is I'll put, like, barrier blocks up here. So that way people can't just hop into this place. Okay. Just for now, though, this will do fine. Because literally the main part of this is going to be the, like, stuff spawning in. Actually, let me see. You know what? This needs one less row, I think. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm sure me building off in the middle of nowhere while everyone else is in one place probably has not been helping the lag. So I probably am going to be hopping off here pretty soon. But you know what? This has been a pretty good, like, build session, I would say. We managed to get the mechanics for that game up and running. This one, I would do the mechanics for it, but it's literally just looking up how to spawn in certain types of horses, so that's going to be me looking at another screen for like 10 minutes, and that's not going to be very fun. We did at least decorate for the most part. I think I still do want to have it like the, where we did the graves in the entrance area, which there, I will just say, because I just posted the screenshot on Twitter, There is a grave that is open that has a shovel next to it. I might have stuff like that lying around, just because I think that stuff adds a lot of character to builds. But honestly, I don't think that there's that much I can do specifically for this area. At least at the moment, this is a good base for things. But now we have to move on from the base to the actual product. And in order to do that, I would need to go over to the area where everything else is being built, and I do not have that area. So probably what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to head off, stop streaming for now. I'll move this stuff over to where it needs to go. I will start building the decorations around it. And yeah, we'll actually make some progress on that sort of thing tonight. What I might do is, if there is any spectacular, I guess, developments. I was like, gnat, trying to fly in my face. Go away. I don't want you here. Go, shoot. Yeah, probably what's going to happen is that I might post screenshots of specifically this build and that build to my Twitter. So hey, follow me on Twitter if you're not following me already, or X, I don't care what it's called. But yeah, no, I think I am going to end here today, because my throat is not happy with the state of talking for so long. Yeah, so I'm going to thank everyone who was in chat. So we had Blade, of course. Blade, lovely to see you again. I mean, as always. We had Marionette. How dare you call me stinky? How dare you? I'm very upset with you. We had Jack, who again, I'm very glad that your little one had a lot of fun. We had Colsey. We had, I can't pronounce her name, Atherius? I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, it was good to see you. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. We also had, oh god, I can't pronounce these sorts of names. Cavitham? Cavitham. Beagle, essentially. But yeah, it was good seeing you. Yeah, I hope you... I don't know what I was about to say. My brain just went, no, you don't get to finish that sentence. Yeah, I hope everything's going good for you. Yeah. And I think that's about it for right now. So, again, I appreciate every one of you guys for stopping in. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. I do still want to do a Shooting Star stream this week. I do still want to do a Complex stream this week, because Complex is about to get... Actually, no. If you guys are mostly here for Complex usually, and you're like, oh man, like, still think that's really fun, apps are ending tonight. Apps are ending tonight. If you think you can squeeze out an application, do it. I would love to see more people inside of Complex. Unfortunately for Astra, the application window kind of ended on, like, I think the last day that I streamed, it ended the day afterwards. I was going to stream on there again, but complications came up where I couldn't. To be fair, it was going to be essentially this stream anyway, so that happens. Yeah, and as for Shooting Star's applications are pretty much always open. At least for now. Who knows, that might change in the future, but we'll see. I mean, but I don't think I have anything else to say other than I don't know when the next stream is going to be, because I need to focus on this stuff, because the festival's coming up soon, and we still have a lot to do. That doesn't mean I don't love the other ones, it's just... And I do really, really want to get on them this week, because I've been telling myself I'm going to. But it might be a next week thing where we can make that happen, just because of how many things you need to get done for Astra this week. In the meantime, I hope everyone has a good day. I hope, or rest of your night. I hope you guys all had a happy Halloween. The thing about being, like, the shift that I am is that I don't usually get to enjoy a lot of things Halloween related until the weekends. Just because that's usually when adults and adult friends are doing things and, you know, all that fun stuff. So this weekend I'm going to get to do something fun, but today has been fun, though. Today has been fun. It's been nice getting some stuff done as well in order to just, like, get things ready for the festival. So, again, I'll be posting screenshots on my Twitter. I will be keeping you guys updated. And who knows, we might do another building stream this week just to get some stuff out of the way. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you guys had a great Halloween. And I will see you when I see you. So, goodbye.